Get in, beautiful. We're going to law school. Welcome to a day in the life of a pretty law student. Here's another excuse to show off my perfume collection. Of course, I got dressed for the day, made myself look presentable, filmed some content for a collab. Then I made my way to campus and was ready to start my day. The weather was so nice today. It was not too hot, not too cold. You know, it's about to be winter time, so the weather was just right. I made my way to family law, my first class of the day. This class was about parenthood based on biology and the constitutional rights of unwed fathers. Our assigned readings for this topic was super interesting. I would definitely recommend to anyone taking family law because it's pretty important and interesting stuff, and I feel like it's something that you would definitely just need to know for future references. Then once class was over, I grabbed some pizza for lunch and I went outside to take in this beautiful day and sit on our balcony. Although we're all the way in October, it's been super hot, but since it was a pretty nice day today, I wanted to take advantage of it and sit outside. So I just finished up my lunch and then I saw a spider and that was my cue to go inside. Then I went into a study room because I still had some readings to finish up on before my next class. So I completed my evidence reading and then I went over a few practice problems over the material that we're covering this week. And then I was finished with that and it was time for me to head to my next class. And then I tried to film content like those other influencers where they leave their phones propped up and pretend like they're not about to come back and get it. But I cannot take that serious. Like, I'm the most unserious person ever. And on the way to class, I snatched some candy from the tables. I'm obsessed with candy. And I walked into my federal income tax class, and I was feeling on these M&Ms, and something didn't feel right. Why were there only 3 M&Ms in my pack? What are you doing, M&M? Does someone need to be fired? Then my lips were looking a little dry, so we had to gloss the lips up. And then my professor started her lecture. And time sped by and class was over. I'm not even going to explain what we went over in that class because you won't understand it anyway. Grabbed a beverage. I'm obsessed with cranberry juice. I drink it almost every day. Today we were going over hearsay exceptions. They're so precise. And when you think something's not an exception, there's an exception and an exception for it. But I had to go grab my Uber Eats Sephora order because I had ordered something to the school. And then evidence was over. And it was time for my last class of the day, entertainment law. Got in there, got settled. Today we went over celebrity rights and rights for minors. We went over our readings and cases. And we discussed how basically Shirley Temple was exploited. So that was tea for me. Because by the time she was an adult, she had no money. She deserved way more than she got. But then class was over and I went home. Bye.